It helps when I'm not muted. So, hi everybody. I was just saying hello to everyone and introducing myself and letting everyone know that I'm DJ, I'm the community manager, but I'm here with Neverjam, who's far more interesting than I am. Hi Neverjam, how are you?
I am so interesting.
You are?
Thank you for that introduction.
Well, you're the person who designed this game, right? So inherently more interesting than a community manager.
Maybe by that criteria. Yes,
Yeah,
I did make the game. You're right.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
I am being accurate. Yeah. It's funny. I do that from time to time. I have been known to be accurate from time to time. So
it's almost like you speaking the truth, right?
It is, yeah. So I believe you've got a lobby up for us.
One moment. I will have a lobby up for us.
You will have a lobby up for us, right? So we are going to be doing a lobby. And Mala, BG, there was a slight technical hiccup at the beginning, but that should have all fixed itself now. A couple of things went wrong in the background very momentarily. But we're just waiting on everything to catch up on YouTube side. So, Neverjam is going to load up a lobby for us. I am going to join that lobby, and we're going to take a look at some of the new levels, which have released in 1.3. So, those of you on the PC have had them for a few days now, and those of you on console are getting them right now.
Yeah. The update's coming out right now for consoles and the Xbox, which is also a console.
It is. I was about to say, yeah, the Xbox is a console.
Yeah. So if you at any point this stream bores you a little bit, you can go play the new update. Imagine that.
You can. Is the server up?
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yes, I whispered it, but I believe my phone didn't pick it up.
I will join your game. There we go. I have joined your game. Look at me. I'm Neverjam, everyone.
What?
Yeah, I'm Neverjam today.
Do you realize the whole audience is going to be confused now because of you picking the hat that looks like my logo and me being...
Yes, I'm very aware.
Our new hat.
Yes. This was the intention. I'm Neverjam now.
So now I have to let you win.
I am Neverjam now. That's the way of it.
All right, Neverjam, tell us what the stream is about.
So the stream is about 1.3, wherein I, Neverjam, will be telling you all about the design decisions that went into 1.3.
Okay.
Okay. Do you like it?
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's spot on. So design decisions, go.
Yeah, no, that was as much as I had. I didn't expect you.
I feel like.
Yeah, I didn't expect. You called my bluff a bit here. So design decisions. So first of all, why dedicated servers? Because that's the headline thing, right? Why dedicated servers, Uvis?
Yeah, the game has dedicated servers now. So why? Mainly because the game was having latency issues, as some people might have noticed. And this is the first step in resolving that. It's like not it doesn't solve everything right now, but we're like taking steps to make the latency issues better. This has been a thing from launch, where the game has been great if you're hosting, but since we used peer-to-peer connections, the host has a great game. Sometimes the other people playing, wow, you're having a great time there.
Yeah, that didn't go to plan.
So yeah, when you're connecting...
I thought I was going to get away with that. I did not get away with that.
Yeah. So I feel like if anyone has played SpiderHeck a lot, with like random people especially, you will sometimes get games where the latency is just terrible, and frankly it's just unplayable, and you have to go and look for a new host. So with dedicated servers now, it's not people hosting the game anymore. It's going to be more about, well, we have actual servers that are hosting the game. So one thing it gives us is less lag, but hopefully. There are a couple of regions that still need to be covered, so for those we might need an update or two more. And the other part, besides less lag, is also the game should be more fair now, because there is no host advantage. There's nobody to host.
And you like fairness, don't you?
Not really, but like for that kind of thing, I think it's actually needed.
Yeah, that was a slightly sarcastic comment to do with the weapon design in this game.
Yeah. Have you noticed the threads on Discord?
Yes, absolutely, I have. The weapons in this game are balanced the same way that there you go. The same way that a not very balanced thing is balanced, to be honest. But it works brilliantly because of it. Because when you see certain weapons, it creates like that, I want that weapon, but I know they want that weapon. It creates more gameplay tension, which is interesting.
That's true.
I
also... Yeah,
go. No.
I also think that if we're talking about fairness in terms of weapon design and stuff like that, I think it's much more interesting when it's not always a fair fight. Yeah. As in terms of if you have a fair fight, okay, that's one type of story you can tell. We had a fair fight and the best man won, but
and it gets a bit boring if you're not the best man in that case, right? You got me, well done.
Yeah, exactly. You always get the fair result, but I think also having that thing where sometimes you start with an advantage and you comically win in a comical, really fast fashion. That's good comedy. And if you overcome that situation where you're supposed to lose, that's also good comedy and a good story for later. Exactly. And if you're, for example, you're a more advanced players playing against like some newbies, you're gonna have those situations where you have a much worse setup and you still get some challenge out there. And those newbies are gonna have those situations where they get like the best weapon and sometimes they do. It equalizes it a bit.
You got me good there. You're much better than I am at the moment, still with using the old like force pulling stuff.
No, I have at least like 4,000 hours.
I got away somehow, but I still died.
It was an explosion that kicked me off.
So the next thing I will bring up.
Yeah.
And Jackie is saying, Neverjam, big fan here. Say hi.
Hello, Jackie. I'm also a big fan.
I'm a big fan of Jackie as well. And I think everyone's about to become a big fan of Jackie, because I think Jackie's about to do some giveaways in Twitch chat. So if you're not in our Twitch chat at the moment, go over to our Twitch chat. And you can take part in a giveaway for SpiderHeck and get yourself a copy of this here wonderful game. And if you already own it, then you can give it to a friend and do that. Did you see how smooth that segue was, Jackie? I'm quite proud of that, I'm not going to lie. So now we were discussing the new update, and as discussed, the big headline feature is the new servers.
Yeah,
but that's not all, right?
That's not all.
I wanted that. That was mean.
Well, I mean, be faster, be better. Adapt.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's not like headline feature. To like be transparent here, I have nothing to do with the dedicated servers. That's a different team making that. So meanwhile, while they were doing that, I need to do something else with my time. It's actually not just me, it's me and Yazoo. There's 2 developers that worked on this update content.
Yeah.
Should not take all the credit. But so we have new maps, as you see. Look at this. You might have noticed on the screen, these maps weren't there before. Now they're here.
They are in fact new.
Yeah, and the way these happen is I tasked Yazebs with like making a bunch of weird physics objects that we can place in maps, and then I took those objects and crafted maps around them. A big focus on these ones on this update. Whoa, that was good. Was how to say it? To have objects that interact with physics more, because well, SpiderHeck's kind of a physics game, so you should have more things that actually highlight that. We've also introduced some things that you can break.
Yeah.
Oh,
we had an example of it just then with the hanging platform there.
Yeah. But it's also not just that. We also have these walls around the levels now for some of these, for example, where you can still web to them, but you cannot touch them. If you touch them... Oh no, I died. I think that adds a bit of a new dynamic as well. And we can probably see a bunch of those in future maps as well. These were part of the map editor before already, for those on Steam, but now they're part of the official editor.
Nah.
That was a great sound you just made.
That was the sound of defeat. Just total, complete defeat.
I like the idea that you're like very much trying to win.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you're doing well. You're doing. It's like not bad. You're not losing that bad.
Yeah.
In terms of losing.
Yeah.
Well, see?
Oh, there you go.
You won a round.
No, I didn't.
You didn't lose a round.
Yep.
Okay. Maps.
Maps.
You asked me like what else?
Yeah. What else? I believe there are some new weapons, right?
That's well for Xbox people. That's gonna be new, but those were last year. Yeah.
So now, actually, that's a good moment. Yeah, right.
Talk about that. So, my Xbox audience, I am so sorry. We have been unable to deliver you updates for quite a while. But right now, if you have your SpiderHeck, I don't even know, not even SpiderHeck, your Xbox running or your Game Pass thing running, it should be downloading an update or have one available depending on your settings. So we're finally being able to catch you up.
Indeed,
so
right?
You're getting like 3 updates, I think. Well, one of them was a quality of life update, but still. 1.2 is coming out for them. They are getting hardcore, and with the new gravity weapons, they're getting the quality of life updates, which are going to add some thoughtful and nice things to it. And they're getting this update. That's a bunch of content.
It is not an insignificant amount of content, is it?
Yeah, and most importantly, well, I mean, we already talked about dedicated servers, but it's like part of the reason we weren't able to release the stuff for Xbox was because there was latency issues with the new updates. And us bringing out the dedicated servers now let us actually bring out the update for Xbox. So that's finally a win. And it's always the goal is to bring out the updates for everyone at the same time, but it kind of never works out. Game development turns out it's a bit complicated.
Yeah, game dev is hard. Who knew?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and like multiple platforms, they all have their own requirements, all have their little special things that need to be addressed, and always we end up missing something or something gets delayed, and we have to, like right now, this update is coming out for consoles 1 week later. But I mean, I think that's still a win. Just a week delay for consoles to have the same update out on everything.
Yeah, it's not absolutely ideal, but it's still pretty damn good, ideal. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Ideally, we have it at the same time. But yeah.
So,
whoa!
Oh, wow!
So that thing in the middle is invincible, and it tries to kill you.
Hysteric. That is the aim. That it should become easier to find online matches. We are watching and we're sort of monitoring feedback. That's something that we do a lot of. So if you have issues, please do let us know. Preferably either on Steam or either on Steam or on Discord is the best places to get in contact with us. We constantly monitor those places for feedback, for bug reports, all of that sort of thing. And
one thing, specifically on like latency issues, because for some people who are in the more distant regions from the servers, they're having trouble with the dedicated servers right now. And we're looking how to fix that. One part of how you can help us is we have a form you can fill out. You can either find it on the Steam forums or on the workbench on the Discord, or I think I posted it on the Reddit as well. Or just come to the Discord, complain to us. We'll just send the form to you directly. We'll ask basically about which region you're playing from, how bad the problems are. Because there's a bunch of ways we can go about solving this. One is more servers, or we could give you back the peer-to-peer option as well as a possibility. And we're still trying to figure out how to deal with that. So I think like this rollout of the dedicated servers is the first version is like somewhat of a test still, right? To figure out
if this works.
Yeah. It's still it's not a test. Let's say it's just a test, but it's more of a work in progress. Right? We're still gonna improve them.
And here you see the difference in level of ability between a community manager and a developer, ladies and gentlemen. Note he is kicking my backside. But I'm Neverjam today, so technically this means I'm winning.
You like that phrase? Is confusing. They barely know who Neverjam is, and they're like, I'm Neverjam.
Yeah, no, I'm you today, so technically by you winning, I'm winning, you see.
Happen now,
yeah. So, what else in 1.3?
1.3, what else? Let me... Well, it's really
you've got your
hard
list,
to open a
right?
list. I have a list somewhere, but I'm... Okay.
I mean, I won't kill you, I promise.
I'm sure you won't.
No, I'm not that kind of person.
I'm sure you won't. Okay. Well, also, we have the Scroll of Heck. That is a thing we can talk about. So for the longest time, well, not the longest, well, for as long as the game has been out, for as long as we have customization items, the way to unlock them has been a bit of a mystery, and the people have repeatedly asked me on how do you unlock these items? And do I have all the items? Do I have all the hats and all that stuff? And since there is no really big, deep logic on how those unlocks work, you just have to do random challenges, I thought, okay, it's fair to give them a list on how to use this. And if you go into your pause menu right now, and change your list right there,
Yeah.
at the very top, there's a button called Scroll of Heck. If you open that, you're going to see a list of hats.
Look at this. The Scroll of Heck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It adds a little bit of a completionist thing as well, so you now can try and get the 100% by unlocking all of them, and along the way there's gonna be some little more color unlocks for you for milestones, like 25%, 50%, 75, 100. And yeah, in future, new hats that are tied to like permanent challenges, they should be able to pop up there. This is also like a big thing for Switch, because Switch doesn't have achievements, and a lot of these were linked to things you do for the achievements. But since Switch doesn't have that list as a feature, well, now they have that in game. So that's kind of nice.
So there you go.
Yeah, that was a lot of words.
It was, yeah. But it was a lot of words explaining something that, like you say, it's something that you put in because so many people asked, right? How do I unlock this? How do I unlock that? And like you say, it doesn't necessarily make the largest amount of sense what does what. So now people will know.
Yeah,
which is good.
Truth is, this is me kind of admitting defeat, because I thought, for me, initially it was like, look, it's a fun mystery. But what is fun for me might not be fun for everyone. So, if enough people tell me that something needs to be done, I can do it. So here we are.
And yes, don't worry if you didn't win that copy of SpiderHeck. We're giving away more. It's absolutely fine.
Again, glorious battle cuts.
Yes, I got
that
you.
That weapon you're using, by the way, it got buffed. It got buffed. It had more recoil before.
Yes.
It was really hard to use. Now it's somewhat easier.
I was about to say, now it's actually usable.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had reports of it already being overpowered before. So some people were able to figure out how to use it. So that's like very advanced users, I think.
That was a very good hit. That was a very, very nice kill.
You know, that's just something I do when I'm not paying attention.
Wow. Flex anymore?
Hey, at least there's one game I'm good at.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. So
at least give me that, okay?
Yeah. I guess it's best to be good at the game you made, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to be good at anything, be good at the game you made.
Yeah, I mean, there's still community members that probably can.
So here's an interesting and entirely relevant question, which allows us to segue quite nicely. Somebody in chat, Tommy Tex, has just asked, when do the limited time tiers of Heck start?
They should be starting now.
Or
within an hour.
Yeah.
I've set one up. I don't remember which hour I set it. It's either been up for half an hour, or it's going up in half an hour. So within an hour it should be up. And you will be actually able to, if you complete the thing I made, which is a little bit horrific in difficulty, you'll get this little unique hat I'm wearing right now in the game. Whoa, DJ.
How did you dodge that? How did you dodge that?
I just pressed the jump.
I just pressed the jump. Leave me alone!
Whoa.
Yeah, now who's running from who?
Actually, I think the round limit's set to 25. You need to.
No, I'm not winning this. We know this. Do this.
You got a chance. Ever so slim, but whoa, that hammer hit me good. Yeah. Other things that are in this. Well, yeah, I think I covered one. One important thing about the limited tier that is there. It's available for a week, so go get that hat, and then afterwards you can be like, hey, I got the thing you guys don't have for a while. Because eventually there's probably going to be another way to get it. I don't think we're going to leave them completely limited to just these things. Treat limited tiers as a way to unlock certain cosmetics early. Let's look at it that way.
Meet Met Me, Uvis is scary at this game. He really is.
Yeah.
I've had a real trial by fire whilst learning this game. I generally play with the producer of the game and the developer of the game. So I spend a lot of time getting my butt kicked.
No, but you're changing. I see progress. I see progress.
Yeah.
Before when we played, I had to pretend to like be fighting you.
Yeah.
Now I'm not paying attention much, but I'm fighting on autopilot. But you're actually putting up some points. So there's growth.
I love how you just managed to make that sound as condescending as possible whilst giving a compliment.
It's another thing I'm good at. So man of many talents.
So with the different levels that have been introduced, obviously, as you say, they've clearly designed to showcase the new parts that have been introduced and show how they can be used well and everything like that. And we've talked about this briefly in the live stream before, but I think it's an interesting topic to discuss. What is it to you that makes a good level and a bad level? How did you select from the ones that you were sent by Jassops and everything? How did you select the ones that actually ended up in the game? What was it about them that stood out to you?
You're talking. This is about the ones that we're playing right now. Okay, one thing before that, I spotted in YouTube chat someone saying that the game audio might be a bit too loud. Is that possibly
Is the game audio too loud? One moment. It shouldn't have been. We did like lots of testing beforehand on audio to make sure this was all nicely balanced, but that should now be better balanced. Hey, look, I won, everybody. Much skill there. Yeah, much skill there.
Okay, the question was, what's a good level, what's a bad level?
Yeah.
A good level is a level you can have fun in. No, things I look for in like a good levels is like there should be a lot of options for movement if it's just a straight path to go to, unless the level is literally meant to be a tunnel that you fight in, a one-way one, then that's okay, but usually you want a bit more versatility. You want a space to move around in, you want a lot of, whichever point you are in the map, there should be like multiple options to go to, not just like two paths, like from backwards and forward, we try to do that as much as possible. Weapon spawns should be nicely spaced. That's a thing we usually try to do. And there should be a death zone that kills the community manager.
A death zone that kills the community manager. That's definitely part of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to define these. At some point, I think we should do like a devlog on this and get these thoughts summed up nicely, in a text piece or even a video piece.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Because it is genuinely interesting hearing you sort of talk about how did you.
Careful. Hey, man.
The comeback is on. The comeback is on.
It is.
For at least 30 seconds.
Alright. Whoa, look at that. You survived it. I thought that was over. In terms of speaking of map design,
Yeah.
another thing that this is now more unique to Steam, guys. I think Steam people, Steam players, Steam dwellers is these
Steam
objects.
dwellers. That's a term.
Look, English isn't my first language. So there's these objects that are in the maps. You can also make them into your put them into your custom maps, and make more horrific things to torture your friends with. And that goes for both parkour maps and both for versus maps.
Yeah, that's and the parkour mode is evil. And I firmly believe that it solely exists to make me want to snap controllers. That's the only reason you made that mode, I'm sure of it.
I mean, it came out of the lobby maze, which was made to make people snap controllers, and they did, and they said thank you. And then I was, well, if people like that, I'll make more, and I made more. Yeah,
That didn't work.
You're so in a way, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't play it if you want to stay in a good mood. But sometimes you feel like I could go for this. You know how sometimes you want to watch a sad movie and like feel a bit sad?
Yeah.
If you want to feel a bit frustrated, go to the parkour mode. It's just one of the things this game offers.
It's the Dark Souls of SpiderHeck.
Yeah.
So, and in a minute, we're gonna swap from these maps, aren't we? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, speaking of making maps, we had a map making contest on our Discord. This is the type of thing we do. We run contests for making maps.
Yep.
And the goal of this was to make some maps, well, get people to make some maps for free for us to put into the game. That's actually kind of true. What have we done? But yeah, we had a lot of submissions on that map contest, which was for making versus maps, like a lot.
A lot.
Maybe 200, maybe more. I don't know. There was a lot. I definitely looked at all of them. I didn't play all of them, but I played a lot of them.
Yeah. A lot of time was invested in playing through those maps.
Yeah, it took a couple of weeks. And we came with 10 finalists, I think. And then, with your votes, we picked 3 winners, and I also added an extra winner for myself. So we will play those maps, I believe.
Why do you hate democracy?
Because at one point we had a map contest where people could just draw their concepts, and they made a map called Ant Domain. It's still in the game, but it's like it's a completely different version that's in the game now. But the initial one was just... It was the most controversial map I've added, I think. And people voted for it. So now, they get to put the list. Or at least we have caveats for them to... for me to ignore those votes if I don't agree.
Exactly.
So, still have it. Yeah.
And so in a moment, we're going to show you the maps that won. Because they're going into the game. Now, they're not in the game with this update. It should be noted. This is something that will be happening in a future update. But the winners of this... God damn it. The winners of this competition... wow, I saw that shake of the head at me. The winners of said competition...
Yeah, go on. Keep talking. Like, see how easy it is.
Yeah, I know. It's so much easier when I talk. The winners of the competition are having their maps put into the game, alongside some winners of a previous map making competition, which was to do with the parkour mode. Yeah.
So the parkour mode winners. I can't guarantee these come in the same in the same update, because with the parkour we kind of need to figure out a space where we're gonna. So in parkour we have a progression of difficulty, right? on the maps. And the ones that won the contest, they're kind of I can't find a place for them to fit there. So we either need like to run maybe another contest or something. To put 3 isolated maps into the game, I feel is a bit, we could do that, but maybe there's a better way. So what I'm saying is maybe for those ones we need to have a think. But the versus ones, I already have a plan for those. So I just need to readjust some of the things on those maps, make them a little bit more polished, because when you make maps in the map maker, you don't have all the tools available that I have. And then in the future update, they should show up.
Teroy has just asked in chat, how did you get out of that vacuum? And I would like to know the same answer, please. I'm believing dev hacks are at work here.
You can just web out of them.
Well,
if you're lucky. Come on. You had it. You just have to believe a little bit more.
Oh, dear. So there you go. Another winner of our giveaway has been drawn. So, as I said, in a moment we're going to swap over to those new maps. But before we do...
there's a question in the YouTube chat. Someone's asking, am I going to do Hello Neighbor 3? Me personally, probably not. But Tiny build, I don't know.
I cannot answer that. None of us work on the Hello Neighbor series, I'm afraid. So we can't give you any information on that. Sorry.
No.
Yep. That one we can't help with. So apparently there's an issue with Twitch integration. Are we aware there's an issue with the Twitch integration? Because I haven't seen any bug reports on it.
I think I heard one person say it.
Right.
But usually, I usually wait for 2 reports at least to verify stuff.
So, Secret Cure, can you please make sure to go to the Discord and chuck in a bug report about what's wrong? And then we can make sure we look into it and try and fix it.
Yeah.
We can't guarantee anything, obviously.
Yeah, it could be. Like, that feature hasn't gotten too much attention lately, like, since release. So it could be that something has changed on Twitch, or... Yeah, we would need to check.
Yep.
Yeah, go for talk. I am stuttering.
Chuck in the bug report and gosh darn it. Chuck in the bug report and hopefully we can get it sorted. So do that for us, please. Teroy's like, just web out of them. You were sandwiched between 2 plates. Yeah. I managed to at least deflect it back to kill you as well. I'll take it.
Honestly, I would need to see a replay on how I got out of something, because I'm barely understanding what's going on the screen. Yeah. Streaming is complicated.
No, I genuinely, I don't know how you got out of that one. That was impressive. So, now, shall we swap over, and I'll return to the lobby, and I'll set us up a lobby, shall I?
Yeah.
And we'll play on some of these new maps, so everyone can get a bit of a preview of what's coming in a later. What's coming in a later game. So I'm going to be going on to custom, and we've got that, and we'll just leave it on all weapons. And we'll click start. So join on me, please, Neverjam.
All right.
So somebody in chat has just mentioned how much they love the music in this game. Yes, I completely agree. Just yes.
It's like Professor Clay cannot get enough compliments for this.
It's so very, very good. It really is.
I postponed getting music for the game, I think, for about a year, until I found the right person, and I think it paid off. Like, he did amazing work. It was just... He had already tracks that were perfect for the game, that were just in a music library.
Yeah.
But then I asked him to make for this game specifically, and it's... Whoa, I think...
You're broken. I'm broken. I'm broken.
We might have stumbled on a live bug.
Please put me out of my misery.
Is this how you're gonna win now?
I beat you.
You did. That was some kind of a victory.
Yep. So, a question from chat. How long have you been working on SpiderHeck, Neverjam?
Ooh. We're approaching 4 years, I think. Because, like, it took 3 years to release it. And then we're about to hit a year in post-release support. So, yeah, it should be. That is a long time.
It is.
So to be fair, the first half year was me just learning how to do things in Unity. So that's kind of throwaway time. But after that, yeah. The cool thing was that the game was kind of in a pretty playable state less than a year in development, and that let me just spend a lot of time with public test versions and making sure it plays nice, all that stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. And playtests are something we quite like.
Yeah, I don't think I can make a game without them.
No, it's...
you can get out of that.
No,
Why didn't
I
you
can't.
just web out?
Why did... Are you hearing this, chat? Are you hearing the way he just bullies me? This is what I have to put up with on a day-to-day basis working with this man.
I bully the community as well. But they bully me back. And you make me do streams, so we're even.
I mean...
Yeah?
You say I make you do streams.
Yeah.
You know, acting as if, like, you know, it's the worst thing in the world, right?
It's a thing in the world, sure.
Yeah. DJ just eats the grenades like they're an apple. I really don't mean to, but he's mean. And he's better at the game than I am.
A little bit.
A little bit. God damn it.
What now? Hey, look at you dodging. That nearly got you.
But it didn't.
Here's an apple.
No! God damn it! Oh dear. You're evil. So, let's talk about these levels. Why did you like them? Let's start with this one, Box Rain. Why did you like it?
It has boxes falling down. It's kind of similar to Pachinko that we have in the game already. But the difference here being that... what is the difference? The difference is that we can move a lot here. It's a lot more open. Pachinko is very cramped, and it's really hard to get around. It's kind of a map you go in and suffer a bit. This one is a bit more freeform, so I kind of like that. Plus, there's a cool thing with the portals where you can go up and down through them, but I'm kind of worried we might have a certain issue with these portals as well. We should test that. People love seeing live bugs, right?
Oh, absolutely. What's better than a live bug?
Yeah.
You died.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you know.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. These maps might have some issues on live. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So if you go through a portal right now, you get possessed.
How do you like those apples? Yeah. Yeah.
You nearly died there.
Yeah, but I didn't.
That's true. Oh yeah, throw away the weapon.
I didn't want it.
Wait. Can you give that to me? Thanks.
Oh no.
Oh, jump at it. Whoops. Whoa.
Oh god damn it. He's better than me, alright, chat. Let's restart. Now, the All-Seeing Eye level won your Neverjam Hates Democracy award.
Yeah.
Why?
Because... So, the funny thing about that map is it almost didn't make it. It was, like, in the initial pass I did over the maps, I was just looking at them and seeing, just visually on the screenshots on Steam Workshop and saying, like, does this look like it could potentially be interesting? And it almost didn't make the cut, but luckily it did, and then I played it, and I was very surprised how nicely it played. The matches in it were just consistently kind of great.
Yeah, right.
It's very simple. It's very simple. Once it loads up, and especially when the portals work. Oh, you're like desperately trying to live.
No! God damn it! Did you hear the way he talked then? You're desperately trying to live. It's kind of adorable, then murders me.
But yeah, it's I think that's a kind of lesson in that sometimes simple levels, very simple designs can actually be really fun. Even though that, like, shape-wise, it's actually kind of cool looking map. It has that whole eye design and everything. I thought it was more of an artsy map when I looked at it. I was like, well, where's the gameplay? I thought, but then when I played it, I was like, oh,
there's the gameplay. Yeah, I had the same reaction. Ah, nah.
Yeah. So, suspended. Let's not kill each other for a minute.
For a second, let's have a look at the map, right? Okay.
So this map, the moment I nominated it in the top 10, I knew the community would pick it because community likes when boxes get stacked. They have a very in-depth like view on map design. They see boxes fall, they vote.
I thought we weren't killing each other.
I said what I meant to say about this map. We're moving on. Okay, next map. I also, to be honest, that was just automatic background movement for me. I didn't actually mean to. It just happens. Don't go through. You're gonna get possessed. I told you. Guys, look, this is SpiderHeck. Top tier. Whoa! Box. Well, we talked about box run. The one thing we haven't talked about is floating temple. Right?
Yeah.
Touch on that one there. So one thing we notice is that a lot of the maps in the game are very symmetrical. Frankly, it's just easier to find good designs when you stick to some kind of symmetry. But floating temple is not that. We're just not gonna get floating.
We're not gonna get floating temple now. No, you've asked for it, and the game has seen how you've been treating me, and it's like, no, karma.
I've been treating you to a game with the developer. See, I'm teaching you all the developer tricks. You just have to watch. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, like these platforms here, they're just really nice to crawl around on.
Yeah, they really are. They genuinely make for interesting combat.
And it has enough space to move in, but it also feels like a little claustrophobic. Like, claustrophobic maybe is a strong word, but it's like...
You're still held in, right?
Yeah. This is not a big web swinging map. It's a more zip around a little bit.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, let me just get this one. Oh.
No.
Yeah. It was kind of good attempt.
It's just evil. Yeah, a good attempt. Again.
Yeah.
So condescending with the praise.
It's accurate.
No, I joke.
It's just accurate. But also condescending.
Yes. As hell.
As heck.
Also, I will point out there are several members of the community who kick my backside as well. God damn it. Kick my backside as well. We regularly have community play-along sessions on the Discord. And if you're not joined into the Discord, you should join the Discord. Neverjam has even said he's going to turn up for one of them one day.
I did promise that.
You did, yeah.
I've lived up to that promise, yeah.
You haven't, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Ah, a victory.
If people turn up...
Aha, here we go, right. So don't kill each other. Here you go. Right, so...
I'm moving my hand away from the mouse.
Yes, do it.
So this level, it's a weird layout. It looks kind of pretty.
Yeah.
That's all subjective, of course. I don't know. There's these little folding platforms here. That's kind of cool. You can go around. It's really nice. What I think I might modify is I might add a little booster down here. I think this part is a little slow.
Yeah.
But what I also like is up here, this really tight tunnel here. That's really cool because then if you have a fight here, it's just kind of a unique experience because usually it's big open fights.
Yep.
So I don't know. It's just a nice combination of small things that end up playing nicely. I don't know. This is very in-depth design talk. I know. It's just nice.
No, it is. It's genuinely, as you say, aesthetically, it's very pleasing, and it plays really nicely as well, right?
All right, my hand just kind of moved back. To the
Yeah,
mouse
no, I know.
automatically.
I saw you pick up the lightsaber and pick my own up instantly.
Wait, you did this? You didn't do it first?
No, you did it first.
I thought you did it.
No, you did it first.
Okay. Here we go. That's kind of comical. It's also rare, well, actually, on my maps, where you get to fight on the ground like this. It's actually not that often.
Yeah.
Like having a long kind of
Yeah, proper
thing
duel.
where yeah. Usually you have to be jumping between things.
So Zeus, in that case, the limited tier of Heck will. Oh no, sorry, that was Dude. The limited time tier of Heck will be appearing probably in about 5-6 minutes, something like that. If it isn't in already. So it will be appearing. Don't worry. And you too will be able to get your hands on the wonderful Fred.
Frank.
Yes, I know. Oh, you.
He speaks of bullying.
I've got to get my own back somehow, haven't I?
True. I was trying to do something cool.
A win raw is me.
Yeah. If the limited tier isn't up, then I just need to check. Maybe I did something wrong. So, but either way, this evening it should be out. It's the first time we're launching them, so it's
New
we need to
process.
Yeah.
No. No.
It's okay. You had a draw from him. It was good.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh no, actually you were winning from him and you have a draw now. Well, not anymore. But I just needed to correct what I said.
Yeah. You just needed to correct the state of the world, right? Couldn't have me winning.
I have to be good at least in one game.
Yeah, 1v1 me at Civ 5. Then we'll talk, right?
Yeah, we'll talk after what, like 10 hours of gameplay, where we knew on the turn 1 that I was losing.
Yeah. I mean, that's my kind of game.
I've played Civ. I know.
Chat, this is another way he bullies me. He describes my taste in games as dad games.
It is.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See, dad games, there's a definition to them. They're the type of games you would show to a kid and the kid wouldn't be interested in. I think Civ falls completely into that.
Are you saying I was a weird kid?
No!
Because I played Civ 2 as a child.
Yeah, but this is stereotypes, you know? Like, that's my most problematic opinion. Civ is a dad game.
So, Bubble Ivy has asked, what games fall into this category? I think they're worried.
They're Euro Truck Simulator. That's a dad game.
Euro Truck Sim's great to play if you're listening to a podcast.
Yeah, see, you like those games, I know. There's another truck sim that falls into that. Elite Dangerous. Yeah, that's a dad game.
I played the 5th. I don't have over 5,000 hours in that game. No, not me.
Any military sim where you have to put like way too much effort into just pulling up your gun. Yeah, that's a dad game.
Okay, I don't play any of them. So I'm in the clear there.
See, I'm not. Well, it's not a military sim, but I think like Hunt Showdown is in like borderline there. Like Tarkov is definitely a dad game, but Hunt Showdown's a bit more casual than that, so I'm probably almost there. What else is a dad game? Like racing sims?
Oh god, no. Don't do this to me. Don't call me out like this.
didn't even know you play racing, but it makes sense.
I didn't mean to do that.
Where'd that go?
I'm still in one piece.
You can shoot the rockets and when they're in the air. Oh no, you did the thing again.
I didn't mean to.
Look.
You put
This
me
is
out
how
my
you get
misery.
back at me. You show that the game's broken, right? This is smart. This is smart. That is my weakness.
Somebody just said Microsoft Flight Sim is the ultimate dad game.
It 100% is.
Yeah, I'm not
That
gonna
person
argue
gets
that.
it. They get it. They get what a dad game is.
Oh dear. Right, well, at this juncture, would you believe, given how much you like to complain about these things?
Oh look, the portal fixed itself.
It did.
That's weird. Yeah, interesting. Okay, there's something weird going on. I think it's like dedicated servers kind of changed how they work a little bit. But yeah, go on.
Would you believe
complain
we're
about-
coming to the end of the stream already?
Oh, it's just starting to feel comfortable.
Yeah, the hour is almost over. So, I got you! Yes! So, have you got any final words for the audience? Anything to say? Anything to
I don't know,
add?
what do people normally say for audiences as final words?
Like, thank you tends to go quite well.
Thank you, audience. Thank you for being there. That's really nice. I appreciate you guys. I honestly do. The community and internet as overall has been very nice to me. And it's nice.
I will add that if you want more of this kind of nonsense, let us know in the Discord that you want more of this kind of nonsense.
True.
Like, tell us that you know, if you enjoy the sort of thing we've done today, please do let us know.
If we want another discussion of dad games,
all sorts of nonsense like that. Yeah.
I'm happy to talk about this.
So, do we have another giveaway, Jackie? I will find out from Jackie if we can do one last giveaway. If we can, we will do one last giveaway. That is down to Jackie, though. Jackie is the arbiter of such things. Give me my weapon there.
Yeah, I'm letting you live. I'm showing grace.
So Jackie says, let's go. Right, so if you haven't already, we're going to do one last giveaway on Twitch. Enter the word SpiderHeck.
These are Steam copies?
They are indeed, yeah.
Sorry for joking.
No, you're okay. Enter the word SpiderHeck to get your chance to win a copy of SpiderHeck, funnily enough, on this SpiderHeck stream. Because we heard you like SpiderHeck, so we put SpiderHeck on your SpiderHeck.
Yeah. Give some SpiderHeck to your friends.
Indeed.
Or dads.
Yeah.
Dads will probably not like. Although, though, I get a lot of good messages from dads playing with their kids and they're finding a way to connect.
Yeah,
a lot of them. You know what's weird?
Yeah.
You know what's really weird? It's like a pattern. There's been about 5 dads that have reached out to me over email or Discord, and they always go like, "Well, I couldn't get into that Fortnite, but SpiderHeck, now that's something I get." And if that isn't an endorsement.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So it turns out you're a dad game after all.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, right.
We're dad game adjacent, let's just say, right?
Dad
We're a
game
spin-off genre.
adjacent.
Yeah. We're dad compatible.
So I will do for my sins a little bit of housekeeping at the end here. So as you all know, the patch is out as of now on the consoles. So if at this point you have any issues with the new patch, please do let us know. Again, the best place to do that is on the Discord. We have a full bug reporting section on the Discord, which both Neverjam and myself keep monitored, and which Neverjam will tell you, I write him a very boring report once a week that details all the things that you tell us. And as much as we joke about it being a boring report, it's actually incredibly important that we get this information and that we're able to pass it to the developers, and they're then able to act on it, because without the bug reports from you guys, we're never going to find them all.
Okay.
Yeah, go, please.
Go to the Tears of Heck platform.
Go to the Tears of Heck platform. It's this way, isn't it?
It's down below,
Yep.
like closest to the bottom.
Yeah.
stream has a delay, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was displaying to myself. So there you go, limited tier, it's there.
Yeah, try it.
Why? Look at his grin. Look at the grin on his face. Try it, he says.
It says be careful.
Yeah, I saw what it said.
Yeah, you can do it. It's just 5 waves. Who can survive 5 waves?
Uh-huh.
You're doing good. 2 shots, 2 kills. 3 shots, 3 kills. Wave 1 complete. Come on. My play-by-play is a bit delayed on stream, but...
Now the goodness ends, I'm afraid.
Sorry, we're just teasing this a little bit. That's all I wanted to get out of it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
See, now you have to survive the 5 waves without losing your level. And by level, I mean
dear. Yeah, so there you go. The limited tiers of Heck is in. And you don't need to write SpiderHeck again. If you've already entered, you are already in. So, yeah, final bits of housekeeping. Again, do let us know if you have any issues with the current build, and we will have a look into it. Again, the best place to do that is on Discord. Wherever you're watching, the Discord link's dotted about. Other than that... we will be having some community play-alongs in the next couple of weeks, so please do come and join us for those. I will try and convince Uvis to join us. And as we stated, please do let us know if you've been enjoying this. And if everyone has been enjoying this, then I'll poke him until he does more of them with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Uvis, genuinely, thank you for joining. No, seriously, thank you for joining us as well. Thank you for taking time out of your day to do this. This has been really fun. And everybody, I hope that you have a lovely evening. We will see you all next time. Be good, and if you can't be good, don't get caught. Bye, everybody.
Good advice.